Only in solitude can you truly find yourself or create the version of you who you want to become. Let me take you back to July 2020. It was a time of where I had so much anxiety, depression, stress. I had no purpose in my life whatsoever. I was in the final years of my college time and I had no purpose. I had no idea what I wanted to do. I also wasn't stuck in social isolation because of COVID quarantine. No money at all. I was broke as fuck. I was a college student. I didn't have shit. And I had skinny fat. I wasn't proud of my body. I was very insecure about it. And no muscle, all that shit, right? So I had to disappear. I had to take a whole year, 13 months to be exact. And then I came back. But the truth is, do you need to actually disappear? And what does disappearing actually look like? Leaving your friends behind you could be quite difficult, right? Because there's so many of us that we have a great group of friends that we love so much, but maybe you're in a situation where you have terrible mental health. You don't have any purpose in your life. And you need to actually take a step back. Taking that step back can be a very pivotal moment of your entire life because you may lose those friends forever, but you may gain something even greater. But is it worth it? Think about it for yourself. Is it worth it to really lose the friends in your life right now that are, I don't know if they're good for you or bad for you, whatever, right? Is it worth it? For me, I had to leave. My mental health was so bad, I had to leave. And staying in contact with a few of them was important because I didn't want that complete disintegration of our friendship group and everything. I had to be like, okay, let me at least tell one of them so they could tell the rest of everyone what's going on, right? But when you disappear for a year, you're leaving behind a lot of things. You're leaving behind the person who everyone thinks you are, that shy person, that introverted person, that quiet person with no purpose, person that loves to smoke, the person that loves to drink, all that bullshit. This is your chance to leave it all behind and create a new version of you. This is why I opened up this video with only in solitude can you truly find yourself. If you're honestly constantly getting so many different opinions and thoughts and everything from external people, then you're not gonna be you, right? How many times have you just seen people just look at stuff on Twitter or Instagram or whatever, and they just say the same thing back? And it's like, okay, why do you believe that? They don't even know how to answer that shit because they just see it and that's just what they believe. But if you can take a step back from it all, be like, okay, let me be who I want to be. Let me learn. Let me take a chance to research and do all this stuff, right? Learn new skills, learn new hobbies, do certain things like that, right? All of this comes together. You're able to create the version of you who you want to become. So to disappear, you must have a problem, right? There has to be a problem that you have to deal with, whether it's mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, financial, no purpose, no friends, whatever it is, you must have a reason why you're disappearing. Don't just disappear because you think it's cool and you want to come back. And you need to have a real reason, right? That's what's going to keep you driving to go forward. But if your reason is some bullshit little thing, then stop it, bro. There's bigger factors that will propel you to want to disappear for a year, that will actually drive you to that place that you need to be. All right, this is your chance to learn new skills, like cooking maybe, right? Have new hobbies such as journaling and reading, and actually change your appearance, change who you are, change your personality, become the you that you want to become. To some people, they can see this as, oh, I'm lonely. I'll be lonely for a long time. I see it as a time of solitude. I believe solitude is an important, vital part of every man's life. You must go through a period of solitude once in your life. It doesn't have to be for a year. I had to leave for a year. I had to leave my friends and everything for a whole year. But when I came back, it was different. Everyone was like, oh, you've changed. You're very different. You're, XYZ. And for me, I'm like, nah, I just became the version of me who I wanted to become. And so I'm thinking about it. Even right now, I'm like, damn. So this whole time, it's like everyone's perception of who you are kind of gets stuck with who you think you are as well. But by leaving them, you're actually able to create the you that you want to become. No one is shaming you. No one can make you feel guilty about not smoking with them tonight. No one can make you feel guilty for not going out to the bar with them tonight or the club. It's like, oh, okay. So now that I took some time back, I can actually become who I want to be. Maybe some friends you'll stop talking to them, right? You'll see that there are some people that you will not be friends with anymore. And there'll be some that oh, okay, I fuck with them. I want to actually I want to change too, right? They'll be inspired by you. It's funny. A lot of them will be inspired by you, but okay, he's hitting the gym. Okay, let me do that too. If he can do it, I can change too. And it's a beautiful thing. Disappearing for a year, within that year, it's not gonna be easy. There will be times where you want to give up. There'll be times where you're like, fuck it, let me just, go back to the porn, go back to the weed, go back to the alcohol. Let me just binge watch a show. Maybe you do that shit, right? Maybe you go back, you fall on it. I know I have several times. Then I come back and I get stronger. Got stronger. That year was definitely the hardest year of my life, but it is the most impactful year of my life. And it changed the whole course of where my life direction was going. The whole course. I was going downhill. I had no purpose, nothing. No, I had nothing to be proud of. Now I do. Make sure that you subscribe for some more content, share this video with a friend that's in need. Check out the coaching down below if you need some advice on how to change your life completely. And check out the Discord server down below as well if you want to meet new people that are on the same path as you. And last but not least, never waver from the path.